and welcome to Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia, man.
Target
Albany.
Starbucks, a millennial's dream.
Welcome to Albany. Yes, the city is always getting requested on our show. What up, dog?
Always.
We're in Albany. Albany, Georgia.
I got a Chipotle here too.
Want to drive through Albany and show you guys the real streets of Albany. This city has always been a huge hit on our channel.
Yeah.
And we always have people asking us, look at the butterfly mirror.
I like butterflies.
You would never hurt one. Not even on accident.
Well, I was driving yesterday. There was a yellow one. I'm still sad over it.
What happens when you drive?
It was pretty. Until I came around.
Let her run my daddy because I didn't know her daddy. Georgia. We're going to look at the real streets of Albany, you guys. This city has a lot of hoods in all directions, and for some reason, every time we come to this city, we get comments like, that's
You
not
didn't even go to the hood yet.
Yeah.
That's a nice side of town.
Yeah.
Why are you on a nice
Actually,
side of town?
we're still in the suburbs, so I think
We're in the nice side of town.
Yeah, we'll get to the hood. We'll get to the hood. Relax. We'll show you the hood,
Don't
man.
worry.
Don't rush me. We'll get there.
I know if we go to the
No,
nice
because they're
side,
already
we'll get no
rushing me.
views.
Really, no one wants to see the suburbs. It's like, do a video of the suburbs up here, like the nicer stuff. And everybody's like, why you always got to show the bad side of my city? Because I'm trying to get some views, son. I'm trying to know.
If I film the nice part of your city, you ain't gonna watch that. Don't act like you gonna watch
Right.
that.
It's always the people like, why you always show the bad side of my city? I don't see you looking at videos of the suburbs. You know, what's over here?
The nice side.
Yeah, what's this? Beatty Road or Trowbridge or Coventry or Plantation Drive or Chapman Drive. You ain't looking at Chapman Drive. You're looking at Shopman Drive. Yeah, I know you don't care about Chapman Drive. You
Or
care
a
about
place where there's an Applebee's.
Shopman Drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always somebody like, why you gotta show the bad side of my shit? Because the good side barely even exists. You know you want to see the hood.
Yeah.
Where the hood at? Where the hood at? We need to go so we don't crash. Okay, there's 2 lanes. There's no reason for you to stop. And there's no reason for you to slow down because the reason... Okay, I'm not going to explain this person how to drive. They can figure it out. So yeah, Albany probably has some nice areas. But you know we're not going to show you that. When I'm driving through here...
It's
Try to
nice.
find some comments from the last Albany video we did.
Oh, I can do that.
See what they said. We've done a lot of drives through Albany showing the hoods and whatever, and they always do really good. They get a lot of views.
Yeah.
And things like, I guess since there's no interstate through here and not too many YouTubers roll this way. Kind of pothole! Potholes.
Why'd you turn your signal off of mine?
There's potholes. And I also do want to, start the video kind of out here too, to show you guys that there are.
Someone said to go to Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Apparently.
What do they say? That's the real hood.
Apparently.
How do they say it? How do they word it?
They just said Van Buren.
GPS it. Put it on GPS. We'll go there. Go women, GPS it. Watch them spell it wrong.
I think they did.
Go to Van Buren.
Burn.
Van Buren. Van Buren. Go to Van Buren. Van Buren. Bed bug Buren. You ain't even been in the bed bug. So, the rat. You wanna join the rat race? The rat race. Do you wanna join the rat race? The rat race. Or even if you win, you're still a rat in the rat race. A rat race. Even if you win, you're still a rat in the rat race. The rat race. You don't want to join the rat race, cause even if you win, you're still a rat. You don't want to join the rat race. The rat race. Cause even if you win, you're still a rat. Even if you win, you still can't rap. Even if you win, you're not in the trap. Even if you win, you're still a rat. So you don't want to win the rat race. The rat race. Are we heading towards Van Buren? Does it even exist?
It does. It was just spelled completely wrong on the comment. Yeah.
It's 6 minutes away.
Apparently.
Yeah, we'll head there. They said that's the hood. Okay. Apparently that's the hood. Okay, good. We'll check it out. Read some more of these Albany comments. By the way, the locals don't say Albany. They say Albany. Like
do you want to hear a troll comment to you? 2.5 minutes of repeating himself. That's a lot of babbling.
Yeah, it sure is, man. I get paid for it too.
Yeah. East Albany is all hood.
East Albany?
Yeah.
We go there too.
Yeah.
I was gonna sing a song. Albany, I can fly.
Okay. All the people in the comments saying Albany isn't a bad place to live. I've lived anywhere. I haven't lived anywhere else. The place is an absolute disaster. It was great in the 60s and earlier. Alright,
oh,
the
wow.
80s.
Wow.
There
you go. It was alright till about 1967.
1980.
Turn left onto West 3rd Avenue.
Yeah.
You know that ain't right.
But since the 94 flood, things went to poop emoji big time.
You gotta love the people in the South. It was great till about 1967. Then we all had to be friends. Oh, people in the South. Scratch my head. Shake my head.
I've lived in Albany, aka the Hood Life City. Hood Life City.
The Hood Life City, for real?
Apparently.
The Hood Life, for real?
You didn't go to the Hood until the last 9 minutes of the video.
So what? That's what we're gonna do here in this video. That's what captivates the audience.
Even
you know you're gonna see the Hood, but you're gonna have to wait and watch commercials for the process.
You didn't even really get to the Hood. The Hood.
That's the motto of Albany.
You didn't get to the Hood. Where's
the motto of Albany is?
You ain't even been to the Hood.
You ain't even been to the Hood. That's not even the Hood, though. That's not even the Hood, though. That's like this town's slogan is.
Continue on West 3rd Avenue for 1.5 miles.
That's not even the Hood, though.
Born and raised Albanian.
Albanian is what they call themselves. They know that's like a national origin, right? They don't even know that. They probably don't know what Albanian is.
Now living in Texas, the big problem is Albany is extreme poverty-stricken.
Yeah.
Not a lot of good jobs.
Nope.
not a lot to do, so
Well,
it's easy to get in trouble.
What's wrong with a little chicken plant, huh?
Should do Leesburg, Georgia.
A lot of people have asked me about Leesburg. It's just north of here.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, small places like that just never get enough views, and I hate it. I hate it.
Even though it's right outside of Albany.
I know, I hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I wish those places would get views, because I would do it.
Someone said you right. Just you right.
And whatever he said,
I
that's
agree
it
with you.
right
Yeah,
there.
that's it right there.
Whatever he said. And I was probably saying something like, "We in the hood, dog." They're like, "Yeah, you're right. You in my hood, dog."
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're getting close. Keep going straight. Is Sarah gonna talk to me, or have we lost? Slappy Boulevard. They were mad at last time.
I don't know how to process this
We
one.
made a video saying Slappy was the hood. They're like, "That's definitely not the hood."
I don't know what that
This
is.
is actually pretty. Oh, look at these houses. Look at these houses, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's pretty out here, though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like,
Okay, so back to the comments. This is probably the nice out of town nobody wants to watch.
this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Georgia. Georgia.
I'm thinking someone sent us to the nice part of town.
They tricked us. Is this really what they sent us? Oh, they tricked us. Oh, they tricked us. We got clowned. We got clowned. Oh, snap. We got clown. Oh, we got a golf course. We got clown. We got clown. We got played, son. They said this is the hood. We got played out, son.
This is the nice side.
This is the nice side of town.
Somebody wanted us to go nice side of
Oh
town.
no! Oh
Get
no!
me out of this nice neighborhood.
We got played. Is that a Cadillac DeVille just sitting there collecting them off?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, but
We got played, son.
yeah.
This is the nice side of town.
Am I missing something
we
here?
got played. We got
There's
played.
duplexes over there.
Look,
In
well, that looks
500 feet,
good
turn
right there.
left onto North
Yeah.
Davis
It
Street.
didn't last
Maybe
too long.
this turns hood.
No, we got played. We
Turn
just got
left onto
played.
North Davis Street, then turn left onto West 3rd
Oh, it's
Avenue.
changing fast.
No, it's not changing fast. It's still nice, dude. Look at these old houses. They're beautiful. We
Yeah.
got played. I've never got played this.
Head east on
We
West 2nd
got-
Avenue.
Oh, Albany, you got some luck.
They got jokes, man. They got jokes.
Oh, I like this town.
Okay, first of all, it's your fault
Yeah.
because you should have looked at the map and known by the amount of trees they have
This
and the
nice.
size of the houses that it was nice. So you got played, Kate.
Turn
Yeah.
left onto West 3rd Avenue.
We got played. Son, we got played. We got played with. Now we gotta really find the bad neighborhoods. Now we gotta get back. We gotta. You wanna play
yeah.
games with me? You wanna waste my valuable YouTube
In
time?
1,000 feet,
This is
turn
pretty.
right onto North Van Buren Street.
This is gorgeous, man. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take this. I'm gonna have to take this over, Kate. You got played. I would have. Didn't you realize there were like houses with pools and stuff? When have you ever seen somebody? It's your fault, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all,
9 times out of 10, they're trying
no,
to take us to somewhere.
no. Look, the houses have pools.
Yeah.
Okay, like when a house has a pool, Katie, it's not the hood when they have a pool. Let's go to projects. Okay, when a house has pools, it's not the hood.
In 1,000 feet, slight right to stay on West 3rd
We got
Avenue.
played pretty hard right there, bro.
Well, technically, they did take us to a hood.
It is a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Look at that house. That is gorgeous. Look at
Maybe
that.
they wanted to show us their neighborhood.
Yeah, we got played. They knew we were asking for hoods. They knew exactly what we were asking for. Like, there's no way they misunderstood. That was just gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
There's no way that they didn't know what we were asking. They played us.
Yeah.
Like, quite literally, we just got played.
Yeah.
You got taken for a ride, Katie.
I was thinking it was suggestions, but this is. And
This
of
is
course,
nice.
they spelled it wrong.
Yeah, they still spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
So it's not somebody that lives here.
Slight right to stay
So
on
this
West
is not
3rd
somebody that
Avenue.
lives. If somebody that lives in this neighborhood would have spelled it right.
Yeah.
This is somebody that lives in a bad neighborhood that was like, oh man, look, I'm gonna
Turn
play these
left
people.
onto
Next
West
time they
First
come to my
Avenue.
city, we're gonna take them to the nice side of town. They can show that. But they didn't know how to spell it. That would have been the first clue right there, Katie. The first clue should have been that they didn't spell it right. That's what we thought it was, the
In a quarter
hood.
mile, turn
Yeah.
right onto
So that
North
was a
Madison
very
Street.
thought. That was somebody that's like, you know what? I'm even gonna spell it wrong to make them think that I was a fool on the way there. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is really nice. This is really nice, and we've mentioned it more than once that we do like the people of Albany a lot. Look at this house
Yeah.
right here. That's pretty cool. That's a good car phone.
Yeah.
And it's not in a bad neighborhood. It's like randomly. That's the ones you want to buy right there. Like where it's like one house that looks hood in a really nice neighborhood. You get that house for nothing. Okay, it's starting to get hood around here. You see some boarded up houses and stuff. Are those are projects over there? Ah, see, it didn't last long, did it, Albany?
No.
Yeah, you gonna trick me. I'm gonna trick you, son. You know what we should do now? We should play a joke back on Albany since they wanna play jokes on us. We should like play a joke back on them. We should show like the worst part of town and then say this is the nice side of Albany. All right. So somebody in the comments section has jokes, man.
I usually find like the least expensive house in all the city.
Head east toward North
That's
Like,
one
Madison
good
Street.
way to find the
Yeah.
hood too. Okay, Siri, we don't need your help anymore. We're kind of here. We've kind of discovered something here, Siri. Oh, dang! It ran that thing. That beep 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 thing. What's it say there? Heat
Het.
heat base. What's that mean? Keto based.
PETC 625.
Keto based. Is that the name of the street? Oh, they have to put the street name on it so nobody steals their garbage can.
Yeah.
People have been stealing garbage cans around here. Yeah, when people write their, they've been stealing garbage. Hey, that's the hood life, man. Like, you know what? It's a public service, but we need it over here for now. Is that a Yukinator? Like ours?
Yeah.
But on some twin tubes, doesn't it? It looks like exactly like ours.
Yeah.
For theirs is beat the crap up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to your Yukinator, man?
It's a Yukinator. It gotta be nice.
It's gotta be nice, son. I bet we could sell our Yukon in parts faster than we can in person.
I don't know.
How much do you think our Yukon's worth in parts? Of course, if we start that, then we have to finish it.
Yeah.
You can't just like quit on that endeavor halfway through.
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I don't get it. Like, if you go to buy one at a dealership, they want like $1 million. But then, well, there's still more projects over there. Could have got deep into the porch right there. Okay, so this is starting to look more hood. Kind of like run down looking. Gas station here. Is it out of business? Oh no. Never good for a corner store to run out of business. Don't want your corner stores to get closed down. Hey, you ain't driven all day, Katie. Guess what you're doing after Albany? Driving. You ready to drive?
You know I always try to stretch in Florida.
Yeah, true that.
You want me driving in Florida, right?
Me?
Exactly.
I guess.
We do the work in Georgia, then we just drive in Florida.
So East Albany is really the hood. South Albany's got some hood spots though. Thing is, like when a town's got so many hoods, there's like you can be on a side that's not supposed to be hood and still see hood stuff. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Albany, where the hood at? Jesus. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Albany, Albany, where the hood at? Albany, I can fly. You heard that song about Albany? Somebody's gonna be saying that. Hey, you ever heard that song about Albany? Albany, Georgia?
Albany, I can fly. Albany, I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe Albany, I can soar. See me running through that open door. Albany, I can fly.
You're gonna beat up these things. Like, should sing this for me. This
Albany, I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. Albany, I can soar. See me running through that open door. Albany, I can fly.
Oh, we gotta put that on our Spotify. We do need to create a Spotify.
Do you want me to sing it?
Dude, okay, that's enough.
No, on the Spotify.
Yeah, because I don't know the lyrics for it. We do need to create like a very wacky Spotify. I'm not even
It
kidding.
might pay off.
And Caribe is right here, which is a Dominican restaurant. I'm not gonna tell you I'd eat there again unless I had to. It's not like the best
We'll eat at
rendering.
Moultrie, it's okay.
Ooh, there's a Cuban restaurant in Moultrie. They weren't like the greatest, but
No, they were good. Then they've added things to their menu, so we're good. We going out there.
People's Connection Cafe. Oh, that's a real restaurant.
Mm.
Albany.
Head south on
Okay, we've got to get off
North
this
Street
grid
toward
pattern.
West Broad Avenue.
You want me to read comments from...
I love how there's like no real grid pattern to get down here. There's a hood down this way too. Let me see if I can get down there. Ain't got all day. This grid pattern's driving me nuts. Stupid grid pattern.
Can I keep reading comments, please?
Hold on, give me a second. We need a third phone at this point.
Yeah.
West on West Broad Avenue toward North Davis Street. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto South McKinley Street.
What we do, we have that, what's that thing called? We gotta just bring the hotspot when we travel.
Yeah.
Albany, I can fly. Albany, I can fly.
Turn left onto South McKinley Street, then turn left.
I love how you actually know the lyrics to it completely. Because I wouldn't know the lyrics to make it funny.
Yeah.
Albany, I
Turn
can
left
fly.
toward South Davis Street, then
Well,
turn
yeah,
right
I
onto South
was a
Davis
girl
Street.
in the 90s. What do you expect?
Yeah, I was a guy in the 90s. What do you expect? Me to sound like a girl?
Crystal.
What?
No, Crystal's
Oh, sandwiches. Right, my bad.
burger. It's good.
Albany, I can fly.
I like crystals and white
Touch the
castles.
sky. Think about it every night and day. Get out of Albany and move to the A. I just want to get away.
Head south on South McKinley Street toward West Highland Avenue. In 400 feet,
Do you want me
turn
to
left
sing a
onto
song?
West Highland
Go
Avenue.
ahead, sing it one more time.
Turn left onto West Highland Avenue.
Albany, I can fly.
Okay, we might be getting close to the hood
Yeah.
now. Oh, it's a hangout spot.
Oh, yeah.
Sing it where they can hear you. Sing it where they can hear you.
Oh, hell.
Sing it where they can hear you. Sing it. Sing it where they can hear you, though.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto South Madison Street.
Is that a loquat tree?
I think so.
I got a
South on
loquat.
South Davis Street toward West Highland
snap.
Avenue.
My bad. I wasn't trying to steal that. She caught me too. Like, I'm reaching for the loquats. I'm taking these loquats, and they're right there.
What you
We got
doing?
caught
Rosa?
stealing. Alright, we're getting there. I love the people out here, bro.
Yeah.
Between Albany and Dawson, these people are awesome.
Oh, man, I love it.
Mercer Avenue Alley.
She's like right there looking at me. Like, as soon as I grab for it, she like her really face to face.
Mhm. I saw her before you did.
Oh, I didn't see her.
I was like, what?
Dude, this is a fun town. I will tell you that, dude. These people in this part of Georgia, between Albany and Dawson and out here, these people
Yeah.
are awesome, bro.
Oh, man.
They're fun.
I want to read some more of their comments. There was one I was just like, yeah.
Albany,
I wanna
dude.
read
Why didn't
it.
you sing it? You should have sang it, bro.
No.
You should have when when we were right there, like they were 2 feet away from you.
Onto South Madison
I'll
Street.
pay. I'll take you to Starbucks. I don't know, whatever you want. When we hit a crowd like that again, I want you to sing to them. Hangout spot on a Monday afternoon. Just think about that for a minute.
Continue on South Madison Street
Yeah.
for 3/4 of a mile.
I want to go back and read the comments. Please let me read these comments.
No,
There's one that I really want you to read.
no, because I wanted you to sing to them. I wanted to see their reaction to your song. Their reaction.
I was worried it could either be
No, dude, people
really
here are
good
awesome.
or
You're
really
good.
bad.
You're good, bro. This is not Montgomery, bro. People here are awesome. When you see a crowd like that, just sing Albany, I can fly. They would have all cracked up. You know what they would have done?
But
They would have cracked up, and then they would have made us get out and cooked for us. That's what would have happened. I guarantee you that's what would have happened. This ain't Montgomery, bro. Like, this really ain't Montgomery.
yeah,
People here is
Montgomery
just-
kind of like scarred
those
me
people
in a
are,
way.
dude, don't worry, dude. Like, you
Yeah.
have to stop.
Yeah.
You have to, whatever you learn in Alabama, you have to forget about
Yeah.
it, bro. And I know it takes time, and like
It'll
there's-
take a little time.
it'll take time. Like, we weren't like that before we
No.
moved in. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time. It's gonna take time to forget what you learned in Alabama. But we're
Yeah.
gonna forget it. We're not gonna be like that for the rest of our lives. You know what I
No.
mean? We weren't like that before we moved to Alabama. We're not gonna be like that.
Yeah, I don't really sing in public
In
either
1,000 feet,
way.
slight right onto Newton
I mean,
No, it'll be good. The people here are awesome. And if they don't like your singing, then I'll just pull them. I'm like,
what?
now, y'all. I'll be like, you don't like my wife singing? You saw what Will Smith did to. It was Will Smith, right? Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yo, Chris Brown. Was it Chris Brown or Chris
Chris
Rock?
Rock.
Slight
I'm
right
lost
onto
today. I'm
Newton
gonna tell you,
Road,
Chris
then
Rock.
continue
I'm
straight
lost.
to stay on Newton Road.
You read disrespecting my wife, son? We're gonna get this pimp hand put on you. I'm gonna put my pimp hand strong, son.
Oh man.
That's a strong pan right there. Like, no.
Eddie
Smart.
Griffin has like material for like the next 25 years.
Eddie Griffin from one of his pimp movies. That's gonna end up on an Eddie Griffin pimp movie. Like neither Chris Rock nor Will Smith will ever talk to him ever again. But
Eddie Griffin is like
Dude, you
writing
gotta
right
love Albany.
now.
Where else can two white people go into a completely black area, drive around recording, acting a fool, and get nothing but
Cat
love?
Williams. Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is the
Yeah.
one who's gonna go big on that.
Cat Williams is gonna make like so much money off this.
Look how hood. Did you catch how hood that little spot right there was?
Yeah.
Like, you can't go in there and say private property.
Yeah. He gonna be
It's
like, he got his pimp hand strong.
look at this box Chevy, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's clean.
Yeah.
Bro, that's clean.
Turn right onto South Monroe Street.
Man, that's clean. They're forges too. They're not cheap rims. Okay, let's go to East Albany because we have to.
Will Smith makes some good music though. I will say that.
Does he? He sings.
Yeah.
I thought he just did. Oh right. Didn't he sing that Miami song like a long time ago?
Yeah.
How's it going? Welcome to
Lying on the beach. Welcome to Miami. Party on the beach. The thing about Will Smith is his rapping is very clean.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Admirable. But his his rapping's clean, but his fist ain't. Oh, look at this. This is great cover photo material. If I can just twist the camera now.
Head
Oh,
south
there you
on
go.
South Monroe Street toward Cedar Avenue.
That's our cover photo right there, pretty sure. Let's run into something more interesting.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Jeffries Avenue.
Jeffries Avenue. Jeffries got his own avenue. Yeah, he did. He was cool. He wasn't clean on that.
Turn left onto
He went from
Jeffries
like
Avenue.
friendly, clean rap to like don't F and F dog. He went on. Profanity never. Here's you know
He
what?
was mad.
You know how he could have done that? You know how he would have really came out on top? Use his strong pimp hand and then not said a word. Just sat back down and smiled.
Turn right onto South
That would have been a
Jefferson
real gangster move on his part.
Yep.
Instead, he should have never used profanity or nothing. He should have just got up there, slapped him, and then sat back down and smiled and like nothing happened. That would have really been a gangster move on his part. I think he messed up by screaming and don't F and no. He should have never said none of that. He should have just got up, slapped him, and then sat down and laughed and kept laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have been a gangster move on his part.
Turn right onto South Jefferson Street.
Yeah.
That would have really been the gangster move. The gangster move there wasn't to scream. He didn't have to scream. He just slapped the guy. What are you screaming about? He's not a gangster. He's a famous artist. He's rich. He's got money. He looks like a you know what I mean?
He probably hasn't seen a
Real gangster in a while.
in like over 30 years.
He hasn't seen a real gangster in over 30 years. The gangster move would have been to do what he did, right?
Yeah.
And then just sat back down and then smiled
Yeah.
and clapped. You know, like that. That's it. That would have been the gangster move.
No, because he kept talking. That was the
Turn right onto
problem.
Martin Luther
He kept
King
going
Jr.
afterwards.
You didn't see it?
He kept going with the joke. Then you get up, slap him again, and they just keep laughing. How many times do you want to get hit by this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so we showed their nice side. We showed their hood. We got to get out of here. GPS, Albany Georgia. We've got to keep making the ground back.
Yeah.
I love this city, and I want to thank everybody from Albany for watching our videos.
We
I'm pretty
could
sure.
drive a little bit as we're driving.
Left onto West
I
Oak
can
Ridge
read
Drive.
some comments. Turn left
You
here.
don't have to turn it off. No. Is he? There's that Maryland fried chicken.
That
people talks
comment
about.
at the top is interesting.
Okay, hold on one second, babe. You can read comments.
I've been trying to read this whole
Okay,
video.
well, we're gonna go through East Albany. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's two. See what you can do with it? Yeah, that's all
You're
right.
supposed to turn at this light.
I am. Okay, so it's not a big deal. We'll go through parts of East Albany. We gotta head out. We can't really read your comments. Oh, they got the po-po. Act normal. Act normal, Katie. Act normal. Just hide that for me real quick.
I've lived in Albany for a while. Albany was pretty cool. That guy Johnson, he don't like B people, so he always criticizing B cities.
I got to meet him.
Huh?
We just met that guy. Please
Yeah.
go. Please go, lady. Please go.
Who'd we meet?
Nick Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
So he's saying Nick Johnson doesn't like black people? We got to meet him.
Yeah.
We both got to meet
Continue
him.
for 24 miles.
Interesting to mention Nick Johnson. I forgot to mention him. We got to meet him for the first time. That was pretty cool. We didn't even take a picture together. It's just totally normal dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like...
I was gonna ask, but like then I felt like if y'all wanted a picture together,
It would have been cool, but at the same time,
yeah, it wasn't.
our
about
relationship
that.
is a business relationship, so it's like...
It ain't about that.
Yeah, I don't want him to think that we're trying to be like groupies.
Fangirl.
Groupie. Yeah, I don't want to be a groupie.
No.
I sure wouldn't want to meet somebody that was. I'm a YouTuber, and I meet people that they look like groupies to me, and I don't like it. I don't like that. I want if
Like-
you meet me, shake my hand like a man.
That's why I didn't like the Pigeon Channel. We'd have people calling us at like 3 a.m. and be like, "Oh, you're a celebrity, man!" Oh, I hated that.
Yeah, that YouTube channel. There's issues there. I don't like groupies, so I didn't want to have that groupie with him. And I told him I was nervous to meet him and all, but I'm like, that's normal. Like guy's freaking famous. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and
I've seen creepy.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that. So I didn't
like
even ask him to take a picture with him because I was like, I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not meeting you because like you're not like a lot of people when they take a picture with somebody that's famous, it's like a token to show off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not like that. You know what I
No.
mean? Because I've been the person who people want to take pictures with in the past, and I don't like
yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna make him feel uncomfortable. Not that he's not used to it, but
Yeah.
I'm not a groupie in any way. So yeah, we did get to meet Nick Johnson, and no, there's not a picture to prove it, but we met him. Cool guy.
Mhm.
Gave us a lot of his time. So time is worth more than money to me. You can make some money, but time is hard to come across. So Albany, thank you so much. I had a great time here.
Y'all for sure ain't really go to the real streets.
We still ain't seen the hood in Albany. Okay, sure.
Gotta call it Albany, Benny, or it don't count.
Albany, dog.
Yeah.
Albany.
I know people in Albany, Georgia. I am from Virginia. When in Albany, I ride around everywhere. I can definitely say I have met many really nice people while
sure.
visiting.
Yeah, there's good people out here.
People are really laid back, and the food is awesome.
Yeah, people are awesome out here. That's one thing about both Dawson, Albany, and Cairo.
Yeah.
This whole little South Georgia area. Now you get a little bit north of here before you get to Atlanta, and it's different. Like Griffin, not cool. Ooh, what's that burning sensation?
Yeah.
Ooh, something burning.
Love your videos. They do
Sounds
have
like-
value.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
This ain't the hood. Meanwhile, you pass like 5 pawn shops, a payday loan place, a rent
Yeah.
center, an old KFC that is now a hip hop chicken, and a Misty's shoe shine, but not one supermarket. My man driving and talking, but he ain't looking.
This person's got an Alabama on their back of the front.
Yeah.
He looks like Alabama too. Let me pass him without using my turn signal.
I don't think it's nice for people to judge others like this. A neighborhood is
Judge?
what you make it.
And they make it fun.
Yeah.
Like Dawson, these aren't rich areas. These are really poor places.
Yeah.
But these people here, they're not complexed by it. It's a Monday. They're all hanging out with their family and their people. That's what's up, man. That's what makes this a good place. It doesn't matter if you're poor. You can't do nothing about it by being sad. You know what I mean? You go to a place where people are sad because they're poor. No, these people out here, if all they got is a one chicken leg and that's all they got, they're gonna grill it. They're gonna play some music, have a good time, and watch me steal their loquats. And Those were loquats? Yeah, those were loquats.
Yeah. Do a video about Americus, Georgia.
Dude, those people are gonna crack up about that forever. And then when they find out it's on YouTube, they're gonna love that, man. But Georgia people, man, it's different. It's really different. I really do feel I want to spend a lot of time here in Georgia before I move. The only thing that will keep me in Southwest Florida is if we make so much money off YouTube that it's like. But even then, I like the speed of life in these places.
Yeah, do Fayetteville, Georgia next. I think we're probably gonna have to
We
do
have
Georgia
to.
trips soon.
We're gonna next month we'll come back to Georgia.
Yeah.
And I'm sure these videos in Georgia will do well. Georgia's always been our number 3 state.
Yeah.
Always. Now it's packed up to number 4 now because Texas got in the mix. Because those Texas videos. So we always consider Georgia, man. In fact, Georgia's on our channel logo. If that's not a clue to you. Now we're in the countryside on Pecan Lane. Pecan Lane. Pecan Lane. Pecan Lane. Pecan Lane. And what's crazy is Albany, like the first time we came here, we had like the most bad prejudice against the place you can imagine. Because it's like all you hear about is they have gangs and this and that. So you're already like predisposed. We're in the right road. We've never been through here.
Yes. 20 miles of this road.
20 miles of this crap.
And we'll be there in half an hour.
Moultrie?
Yeah.
Moultrie is that close to here?
Yeah.
Cool. And by the way, in Moultrie there's a Cuban community. I'm Cuban, so
yeah, I want to keep reading some comments.
sure, but all right, we're driving out of town though. But sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll let you read 2 more comments and we'll finish the video. How about that? No?
I want the best. I'm trying to
He's
find
just
the
trying
best
to find
one.
the best ones. All right.
Okay.
No, you can't discriminate. You just gotta read whatever shows up.
Okay.
Just read whatever. I had a great time driving through here.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You have no clue. Albany is a art town and intertwined with hoods and crime. One of the only cities in Georgia that would not allow Dr. King to even visit. Do your research.
Allow what?
Dr. King.
Come on, that was like 100 years ago. Get out of here. Look, we're both white, and Katie's big and white. That's even more offensive. Okay?
Yeah.
We're both white. We just drove through a city that's mostly black.
I go to all types of cities.
Everybody said hi to us. We drove through their hangout. We just drove through their hangout spot while stealing their loquats, and they cracked up at it. It's not 1865.
Oh, there's 3 comments about, like, I can't stand Nick Johnson.
Why are they on Nick Johnson?
I don't know. They're like,
You know what? Because Nick Johnson said something bad. The thing about Nick Johnson is, like, his channel's more oriented towards top 10 lists.
Yeah.
And he's not on the ground like we are, actually getting out there as much as we are. It's a different type of channel.
Yeah.
But I said I just met the guy and he's cool, so.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's honest about his views. How about that?
Yeah.
He's not trying to like pretend to be somebody he's not. So Nick Johnson's not welcome in Albany. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They might not like that we're friends with him now. Oh, you're friends with that Nick Johnson guy. No, you're not welcome back here again.
Oh no.
Are these pecan trees? Pecans?
I don't know. Maybe.
Are you a pecanator?
I've never. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Look at cotton on this side over here.
Yeah,
On this
that's
side, it's
definitely cotton.
Cotton and pecans.
Yeah.
Alright, one more comment and we'll end the video.
These people are definitely white.
No crap. Well, I'm Hispanic, but I'm white. I'm white, but I'm Hispanic. I'm white with a little bit of a tan.
Oh,
But why does that matter, first of all? Why does that even matter?
Driving down Slappy talking about the hood.
They were mad that we're on Slappy.
I don't know if they were mad.
They're on Slappy. Slappy's the nice part.
You not really in the hood, though you should have went across the bridge.
Over here, this side?
I guess, yeah.
Alright, no big deal. It's always that one part of the town that is the hood.
This
And then
one's
they're like,
interesting.
oh, Well, the hood's over there. I'm like, no, you're hood too. Don't forget that.
I lived in Lee County for 6 years. I went to Albany every day. I never felt threatened. Shout out to Jimmy's Hot Dog.
Shout out to Jimmy's Hot Dogs. All right, man.